Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar, The New Security Perimeter, Protecting Your Digital Identities with Public Certificate Authority, presented to you today by Axiad and HID. So I'd like to go ahead and share with you our two lovely speakers today. We've got Bassam Al-Khalidi, who is the co-founder and co-CEO of Axiad, and Mrugesh Chandarana, who is a senior product manager at HID. Just a quick reminder, and for those of you that are new to Bright Talk, if you could use the Ask a Question tab to submit any of your questions, and the speakers will take them at the end of their slides. So today we'll start off with a quick intro by Axiad and HID. They'll discuss the rise of workforce-related scams, and we'll then share our joint solution and the 7 practical use cases. Then we've also got a case study to share with you, and then we'll go into a Q&A. So passing over to you, Bassam.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Harps, thank you for the introduction. Really appreciate it. Wanted to give you a very quick high-level overview about Axiad. We started the company back in 2010. We're headquartered here in Santa Clara, California, and we have offices in Canada and India. Our main goal or our mission is really to kind of restore the trust in the digital world. There's a lot happening out there, and we'll kind of go through some of the use cases and what we see in the market. But really, our goal is to make digital interactions simple, secure, and trustworthy. From a platform itself, what we provide is a turnkey, dedicated, and comprehensive PKI solution. What does that mean? That means when we turn on a new environment or a new platform for any one of our partners or customers, within less than an hour, you kind of have all that you need to perform and to kind of secure your digital interactions, whether they're for users or machines or within your network enterprise IoT. So we have here, for example, some of the use cases, just to kind of highlight some of them. You have the capability of issuing any type of device to an end user, whether it's a mobile device, a hardware device such as a smart card YubiKey, or a software certificate. And of course, we manage the life cycle of them. We also have the capability, as I mentioned, as part of enterprise IoT, to issue certificates to devices that are joining your network. And of course, we can plug into your existing IAM and leverage that investment. And last but not least, the most important part and the cornerstone of security is the PKI, or the public key infrastructure system. And we have the capability of providing you with a out of the box a dedicated instance, or we can have cross-certified with the Federal Bridge and Safe Biopharma. If we look here, if we take one of our VPCs or one of our virtual private cloud or dedicated platforms, as you can see right here, all the things that I mentioned. So we're storing all key material and hardware security modules. We have the mobile and credential management system, the device and token management, the authentication service. And then, as I mentioned, on the certificate authority, we have connections out of the box to IdenTrust for public CAs, for cross-certification with the Federal Bridge, Safe Biopharma, and other options, of course. All this is connected to a secure IPsec site-to-site tunnel between our cloud instance and your environment, and therefore your end users will be able to have secure interactions within your environment based on certificates, but really simple ATM-like experience. So all the user really needs to know something they have in their laptop, whether it's on their TPM or their desktop or their in their hardware as a mobile device or a smart card, and then they're able to log in securely, whether it's their Windows desktop or their Mac. They're able to RDP, VPN, log into their IAM, all that in a passwordless, secure, and simple state. Can I hand it to IdenTrust for a high-level overview?
Thank you, Bassam, and thank you all for joining us today. Just a quick introduction about HID IdenTrust. HID is very well known for physical and logical access control systems. And as part of that HID family, IdenTrust is a publicly trusted certificate authority. And our vision is powering the trusted identities of people, places, and things. And that goes very well with what Bassam just highlighted about integrating with their platform and providing the trusted identities for people, places, and things or devices like IoT. Uh, HID IdenTrust is #1 certificate authority in the world for TLS-SSL certificate. We cover pretty much 50 to 53% of the entire global internet traffic or websites and secure them. Uh, the the mere fact is we are partnering with Let's Encrypt, for example, to kind of provide that certificate which is deployed in any websites across the globe. We provide public, private, and US government trusted certificates. Uh, it's, I mean, it nowadays it's hard to find companies where you have a great customer experience, but we are always there to help you. We have customer service team across the globe as well. We have many million certificates issued globally, and this exclude what we issued through Let's Encrypt. And then we do more than 1 billion validation, to be honest, in a year for all those certificates. So let's look at the common use cases what IdenTrust provide along with the integration with Axiad platform. So when we talk about PKI at high level, it's providing you a public-private keys. And most of the folks here are familiar with that cryptography algorithm, how that's being generated and how that's being stored. But the use cases, or how can you use those public-private keys, that's what I'm trying to cover here. First one is the user authentication, where, as Bassam mentioned, you can use your USB key or your smart card or a token to log into your computer or access any of your systems across the network. And it's a passwordless world, right? And we all are moving towards password. I mean, I personally hate passwords. It's just hard to manage. Every 90 days you have to rotate, and even then it's not secure. Versus the PKI-based authentication is the super secure, where user need to present what they have and then what they know, which is that PIN, to really authenticate to the network or the devices. So user authentication or device authentication, and it becomes more important when we are talking about device-to-device authentication, where password is not going to work, because when they do automated authentication between those devices on your network, you have to have a standard mechanism where they can authenticate with the PKI-based credential, because nobody is typing in the password. Private network or VPN security. Again, I think it's a part of the bigger user authentication mechanism, how they authenticate in the zero trust network or world nowadays, where everybody is working from home due to the pandemic and stuff. And you want to make sure that the user authenticating from their home network is really who they are, not somebody is impersonating them. Website security. Everybody is aware that nowadays, if you run a business and you have a website, you need to have a better security with the TLS-SSL cert. Another thing we provide is code signing and document signing certificate. So while you all are working from home, you want to sign something digitally, how can you do that? That's where the PKI-based credential works, where you can use that to sign your Adobe document or your Word document, and that's legally binding signatures across the world, right? So you can take that document, present it to any of the legal court, and it's legally binding, as well as it's a non-repudiation. And email signing and encryption as well. We are going to talk about some of the things what we see from the workforce-related scam perspective in further slides.
To watch the full video, click the link below to our Bright Talk channel. For more Axiad content, click subscribe.